is how'd you hook up with Doug Stanhope, and what was it like touring with him?
Okay. Yeah. If you're watching this, this is the part where he's pretending that we didn't just walk inside and forget that he asked me a question that I didn't answer. So I'm answering it now. Doug's great. Doug's a personal friend, and I love him to death. And I hooked up with him because I knew some comics that knew him roundabout. And Doug used to throw these annual parties in the middle of nowhere. And I didn't know the guy. I heard him one time. I rented a car that had satellite radio, and I'm listening to comedy on the radio, and there's this guy telling these amazing jokes. And then a year later, I'm eating hallucinogenic substances with him in the desert while he walks around trying to stop traffic, which is weird in Death Valley because there is none, but we were doing it anyway. And I don't know, it became a friendship thing. He's intimidating to know because he's brilliant. And anybody who hasn't seen Doug Stanhope, just look him up online. He's the way the man's mind works is intimidating as hell and inspiring at the same time. But anyway, that's how I met him. I met him doing drugs in the desert, which is pretty much the foundation of my career, such as it is.
Yeah, I think I agree with the intimidating thing. There's a book by Dan Rosenberg called How Not to Suck as an MC. And the guy in there tells a story about doing he was doing open mics for the ESPY Awards, and there were a lot of lame sports jokes, and people hated it. So he got Stanhope to get up on the stage and do a joke, and he did a joke about how you'll enjoy sex once I stop choking you, which pretty much got everybody in the mood for sports jokes.
It's a strange thing because he's worked his ass off probably more than anybody I've ever known trying this, and it's a weird thing. He not only was funny, which who can't be funny? A lot of people are funny, but he'll say the most raw, insensitive, crude shit on stage, and yet you go around this country, and after I think by now he's probably 20, 25 years in, you'll still meet ex-barmaids from Minneapolis that talk about, Doug was working here as a opener back in the early 80s, and he found out my car got stolen, and he made everybody at the bar put money in a hat, and I was able to buy a used car. Besides writing, if you're going to be a comic, be nice to people. You'd be fucking amazed, because that guy's got more karma in the bank than fucking Gandhi. And the idea, if you watch him, you're not going to think so. You're going to think he's a hateful person, but he's a lovely soul, and I'm totally gay for him. And if he watches this, he knows it. So fuck him.
That's a great closer. Thanks a lot.